Going into the future with soccer, football, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I think over here we're going to call it soccer.
Okay,
in America.
I'll accept that for the next 20 minutes.
So I hear an accent. Where are you from?
We're from the UK. We have a team that works on the brand over in Windsor. It's really nice, and a lot of the legwork, the magical sauce, the majority of the work goes on in Tokyo.
Okay.
And that's where all the dev team is. So we've got a few offices around the world, but that's where PES is made.
So there's a bit of a virtual office going on between the UK and Japan.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. So we've got quite a big team over in Europe as well. You know, Germany, Spain, Italy.
Sure.
So combined, it's a very big team. But what we try and work on is to help the dev team over in Japan work with all the biggest, soccer teams. Because obviously a lot of them are in Europe.
Yeah.
We're partners with two of them which are playing right now, which is Borussia, Dortmund and Liverpool. We're a premium partner of FC Barcelona, and it's allowed us, these partnerships have allowed us to really make the game look fantastic. So here we're actually playing in the Signal Iduna Park, which is the Dortmund home stadium. And we actually went over there to Germany, took our capturing unit, scanned the whole stadium, but not even that. We scanned the pitch, outside, the tunnel, the locker rooms, everything. So when you play PES, you'll see it looking fantastic.
I was gonna say the pitch definitely looks like they're
it's been one of the easiest stories for me to tell people this year when it comes to PES, because over the past 3 years we've had a game which has been quite similar. It looks and plays. You can see improvements. Sports games always do that, but usually it's all marketing terms and it's difficult to really cut through that and see a clear difference. When you compare this to last year, it's such a different world, such a different game, that actually the game is doing a great job at the show this year. Everyone's seen it. They've seen the animations, great save by the goalkeepers. The lighting looks real. All these kinds of things really help us talk about the game this year. And also, sorry, I'm talking a lot. I'm not sure if you guys know, because you mentioned the music, you mentioned soccer being popular. Tell you who is popular globally? Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
And
that was a big hit just a couple of days ago, right?
Absolutely. We announced Usain Bolt as a pre-order item for PES 2018.
Sprinter.
Sorry?
Sprinter, right?
That's right, yeah.
So wait, what team is he on? Because he's a track athlete.
Well, okay.
He's a lovable track athlete, but what team are you putting him on?
Actually, I'm not sure if you know, but we've got this mode called My Club, which is really about building your favorite team, having special agents. Oh, there you go. What we've done is we've put Usain Bolt in there, but just a bit of background. I'm not sure if you guys know, but in a couple of weeks, Usain is actually hanging up his running boots and putting, hopefully, on some soccer cleats, because he's actually rumoured to be wanting to start quite a late soccer career.
I read an interview with him. He wants to play.
Absolutely, yeah. There's some rumours going around right now that he's been linked with a French second division team. We literally had no plans to put him in the game. It's not as if this was our big announcement, like, yo guys, literally like about 4 months ago, we saw his people at a soccer match, and we were watching the game, and he goes to me, what do you do? Work on pro. What do you do? I represent Bolt. We should put him in the game. Yeah, no, we should. 2 weeks later, we're in Jamaica doing a full 3D face scan, doing some trailer shootings. He's a huge fan of the sport. He plays PES. He wanted to be in the game.
He's a fan of all athletics.
Yeah, absolutely.
He celebrates every athlete. I think excellent athletes just admire other excellent athletes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's just shown to be GOAT in his sport. And now the idea of him coming into even any level of pro soccer is fascinating.
Yeah, exactly. And I hope in terms of real life, I really hope it does launch, because then it'll really add a lot to the game. It'll make a lot more sense to the people who don't quite see the link. You saw a goal there.
Oh.
So one of the guys is smiling over there, one of them isn't. So I think
I think that's smart too.
So you see, like, the animation now, the way the players react, the first touch, deflection.
That was from far out there.
Yeah, exactly. The guy got in the way.
The presentation is always so spectacular in each new version of PES. It gets more and more like a real authentic match every year.
We've really tried to sort of match that broadcast feel. When you watch sports, no matter what sport it is, you know how a TV broadcast shows it. When you see stats coming up, replays, slow down of key plays, showing those key plays again after the fact, maybe not necessarily straight here as well. So you'll see that in PES 2018.
It's been challenging because I want to watch the game and I want to talk to you.
I'm gonna best be in the house.
No, I want to talk about gameplay for a second.
Please.
I think when it comes to football, soccer, on a console or anything, you have to balance fun, scoring, good defense, great plays, highlights, with realism.
Yeah.
Like you talk about that balance in gameplay.
Yeah, I think for us and I think for the brand itself, it's actually been known for the more hardcore style. Watch Mr. Go. Distract me with your questions.
He's too good.
Yeah.
This guy's OP.
Smiling again.
You gotta nerf this guy.
He scored. He's happy. He's equalizer. Yeah, I mean.
Off the corner too.
Absolutely crazy. So actually, the way that PES actually got big was because of the communities, the word of mouth. So for us, it's actually not a challenge because it's in our DNA. I think what's really important for everyone to remember is we're the challenger. When it comes to this kind of genre, in soccer, you've got a huge competitor, and for us is we're here. We celebrated our 20th anniversary a few years ago. We're still here. We're signing partnerships. We're getting new sane in the game. So we're doing really well for ourselves, but we've got that freedom.
Yeah.
Because we have that hardcore community. We can focus on making the game real for them, and they really appreciate that. And that's why we're still here. I think if we went a different direction, went for the masses, suddenly we're in an area which we've never really been expertise of. We must, I think, for PES to survive and to continue to thrive, it needs to focus on being simulation. So you might want to drop it down a few levels in difficulty.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I would do that too, because you have these long-running sports franchises, and after a while, I think some of them kind of get entrenched in developing for their fan base, which makes it hard for new players to break in. They're interested, but they don't know where to break in.
Yeah, and I think for us actually, I think esports is really interesting because sometimes people see esports as something which is really, like difficult to get into. You've got to be the best of the best, but actually it's really important for us to make sure that we are providing something for everybody. So we brought in loads of new modes. There's this new one this year called 3v3, and it's about this one thing. It's about, I can convince you maybe to actually play PES, but then if your friends are playing something else, you want to play with your friends, right? That's how online games work. So with the 3v3, we brought that not only into the game but also to PES League, so you and your friends can compete with other people together. So you keep